Hey, dog lovers! Sometimes our dogs do things that leave us wondering, what does that mean? Whether it's a quirky behavior or something out of the ordinary, our dogs communicate with us in ways we might not fully understand. In today's video, we'll look at a few common behaviors in dogs and explain what they really mean. Let's dive right in. First, let's talk about excessive licking. If your dog starts licking their paws, your hands, or even objects like furniture or the floor, this can mean a couple of things. It might be a sign that they're feeling anxious, bored, or stressed. Dogs often lick to soothe themselves when they're nervous. But it could also indicate an allergy, injury, or irritation. If you notice this behavior consistently, it's worth a trip to the vet to rule out any health issues. Next up, whining or barking for attention. When your dog is vocal, especially when they're staring at you or pawing at you, they're trying to tell you something. It could be that they're bored and need mental stimulation or a walk, or maybe they want some extra love and attention. However, if this behavior happens suddenly, it could be a sign they're in pain or feeling unwell. Pay attention to the context. It could help you understand what your dog is trying to communicate. Have you noticed your dog circling around before they settle down to sleep? This is a behavior that stems from their wild ancestors. Wild dogs used to circle to flatten the grass or make their sleeping area more comfortable. If your dog does this, it's a sign they're preparing for rest, but it could also indicate that they're feeling a bit anxious or restless if it's happening excessively. Another cute behavior is head tilting. You've probably seen your dog tilt their head when you talk to them or make a sound. This adorable action often means your dog is trying to understand what you're saying. Dogs can't exactly process language the way humans do, but they're great at picking up on tone and rhythm. So, when they tilt their head, they're trying to make sense of your voice or even figure out if you're talking to them or just making noise. Raising hackles is a classic dog behavior that usually happens when they're feeling threatened or alert. If your dog's fur stands up along their back when they see another dog, a person, or an unfamiliar object, it's a sign they're on alert. They may not be aggressive, but they're definitely unsure and are trying to assess the situation. Pay attention to the rest of their body language. If they're relaxed, they're probably just curious. If they're tense, they might feel threatened. Panting is normal for dogs, especially after exercise or when it's hot. However, excessive panting, especially when your dog is resting or hasn't been exercising, could signal anxiety, pain, or stress. It could also be a sign of overheating or a health issue like a heart condition. If your dog is panting more than usual, it's a good idea to check with your vet. Finally, sniffing everything. Dogs experience the world through their sense of smell, so when they sniff everything in sight, whether it's other dogs, humans, or random objects, they're gathering information. It's perfectly normal, but excessive sniffing might be a sign they're anxious or need more mental stimulation. If your dog is constantly sniffing and not engaging with you or other activities, consider taking them on new adventures to explore different environments. Your dog's behaviors are their way of communicating with you, and understanding what they mean helps you bond and respond to their needs. If you notice any of these behaviors, remember that it could be their way of telling you they need attention, are feeling stressed, or even have a health issue. Always keep an eye on your dog's behavior and consult your vet if you're concerned about anything. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe, and share it with your fellow dog lovers. Thanks for watching, and give your furry friend a little extra attention today.